Welcome back to today's Tech Wrap Up with Jake. This is the second volume. Trying to go on every day, and I'm within 10 minutes of it being tomorrow. I'm not sure how long this is going to be. I'm not sure if anybody can even see this thing, but I'll assume that since the live button is recording, that it's working and that you can hear me. First, I want to thank the 6 people that subscribed so that we made it actually from 200 subscribers to 206 subscribers in the course of a day. Many thanks to each and every one of you for doing that. Once we get up to 1,000 subscribers, I'll get a couple of pennies for the time watched on YouTube, and then they can tax me on it, and I'll take whatever scraps are left over. Anyway, got a few things I want to go over today. Again, I hope this is actually... Oh, wait a minute. I see it. I am live. Okay, I can see it on my phone here. So that's me actually going on. All right. So, and thanks for the thank you for the 25 views on the last video and 3 likes. I appreciate all of that. The purpose of this channel is to just relay some of the things that I learn on a daily basis, or I recognize on a daily basis as a tech guy, that might help you out in your tech world. And if you're watching this, you're in the tech world, you're on YouTube, so it kind of affects tech affects us all in some way or another. So here we are. What did I wake up to this morning? I had a client. Actually, I kind of woke up late, but it's like around 9 o'clock, and he's like, I can't get on half of the websites I'm trying to get access. One of them was Peloton. He could get to IHOP. I always say go to IHOP.com just to see if it works. HP.com. Those all worked, but the Peloton didn't work. And he had a Mac, a 2015 MacBook Pro. Should be fine, right? And I thought, well, what could be the problem here? Maybe it's the modem. I had to turn the modem off and on. No, it's not the modem. Maybe it was the browser. He says, well, I've tried Google Chrome and I've tried Safari. Neither one of them work. It said, I think the error message was something like, check the time or check the key. I forget what it's called offhand. The certificate. And I was like, oh, okay, check the time up in the upper right hand corner. Make sure the time is right. Usually, if the time is off for any reason, the time should really never be off. But if it is, then you'll have bad certificates. But the time was fine. We reset the modem. The modem was fine. I checked the website on Down Detector. I checked it on my computer here. It's fine. It's just not working on his. So go to the Apple, hit About This Mac. Well, he's running OS X 10. What was it he was running? 10.11. And I was like, oh, okay, all right. Well, we need to upgrade your Mac. And long story short, 10.11 is at least 6 years old, depending on when you installed it. We are now on, I think it's even 11.1. It's called Big Sur. they name each iteration, but there's 10.11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then there was Big Sur 11.1. Either way, long story short, because I've got a list of things to run through today, we upgraded it to 10.14, and everything worked. And then little things after, something wrong with my iCloud, and we got that squared away. And his Peloton, everything's working now because his Mac is updated to 10.14, which is not the newest, but new enough. It wasn't the browsers, it wasn't the time, it was the actual version of the OS X on the Mac. That was the first thing. And then second thing that happened today was my cousin Chucky called me up, and he's like, hey, I can't read, how do I read this hard drive? I'm like, well, what kind of hard drive is it? And he's like, well, it doesn't look like a normal hard drive. Oh, and this is in the, I was going to actually put this in the device drawer department. But actually, I got something else for the device drawer department. This is what a lot of people think a hard drive looks like, and it is a hard drive. They used to look like this, then they looked like this, and then they started to look like this, and some of them even look like this. They all do the same thing in kind of a different way. They store all your data, whether it's documents, photos, videos, anything that you store on your computer gets stored on a hard drive, and this is an example of what a hard drive in your MacBook Air might look like. Depending on the age, it might look like this, but they're like a little bitty sticks of gum. And we determined what hard drive he had, which was an NVMe hard drive, and how he could get the data off of it. Basically, this should be in the device drawer section, but I got something else for it. You can put this little Stickla hard drive in this carrier. Comes apart, put the hard drive in, plug it into USB, and you're off and running with your data. So that's the second thing. And this was all before 10 o'clock. What else did we learn? Oh, I looked, we took some of the comments from the first episode, and Jackie, who was live on the first episode, was saying, hey, you need to check out T-Mobile. You didn't mention T-Mobile. You only looked at AT&T and Verizon. Well, there's also T-Mobile. And so I looked at T-Mobile's. I compared. I don't know if you remember in the last episode, I compared AT&T to Verizon, and I stuck with AT&T for reasons I've already gone over. But T-Mobile was actually at the exact same price Verizon was, but the coverage in my area, you can go to the coverage map and you can enlarge the coverage map. Like you can say, hey, you can go like USA, state, and then all the way down to the street level and see how the coverage is. And it wasn't that great at my house. And she's like, well, you can just use Wi-Fi calling. I'm like, I need something with good coverage at my house. AT&T honestly is not that great. It's good enough. But I'm not going to go spotty with wireless coverage and pay more. So T-Mobile, I checked it out and nixed it. I'm just staying with AT&T. What else is on our list today? Oh, yeah. I need to make these. I need to make some categories, but I learned of a new app. I had the need to, because I'm driving up to. I'm going out of town soon, and I need to park my car at LAX, and I found this app called Way, WAY. It's the Way app. And it shows you all the parking structures and all the prices for the parking structures and reviews and all that kind of stuff. So I can just drive up to LAX, Actually, I reserved the parking on the Way app and prepaid, but you can cancel it anytime beforehand. And you have a reserved parking spot. I'll let you know how that goes. I think it'll go pretty flawlessly. It seems like it's a legit app. So I won't have to like drive around looking for parking spaces at LAX, which is it's just not something that you want to do. You want to have you got to make a flight, and you want some certainty as to how all of that turns out. So I found out I stumbled across the Way app, and it looks like it's good. iPhone tip. Next segment, and occasionally you need to have the do not disturb on, where you don't want anybody calling you, texting you. Maybe you're trying to sleep, maybe you're in a meeting, whatever. In iOS 15, if you've updated your phone, you won't see do not disturb. You'll see what are you gonna see? You're gonna see something called focus. And in settings and focus, inside focus, you'll see the do not disturb. So it's an extra added click for that. And then you can turn the do not disturb on, and you've got different settings for, you can allow some people to disturb you or whatever. Go through all that yourself. But I just find that just every time you have to do something different, I find that slightly more annoying. But maybe I'll like it in the future. Who knows? Maybe somebody will be trying to text me, and they're saying, "Jake, you don't have any pants on. I could see everything." I'm like, "Oh, okay," But who knows? Maybe I got pants on, and maybe I don't have pants on. You may never know. Let's see, what is next? Thank you. We got one more topic. What's one more topic? And that is the device drawer. I don't think I'll ever run out of device drawer devices to show you guys. And I might have to do this one again at a later time, because this is an important device, and I've got several tech devices, like several hundred tech devices that I could show you, but this one's going to be the first one. This is a USB cable that you will for sure need in the future, unless you probably are already using it. What is USB? Universal Serial Bus. Okay, it's just a big word for this plug right here that everybody has, is plug, right? Everybody's familiar with this plug. You have to plug stuff into your computer. Well, most computers and your Android phones only have this kind of USB, which is a USB-C. So you need an adapter for your devices that's the old style USB-A to USB-C adapter. They're very cheap. You can get them. I like them with this little cable here, so they're not so fixed. If you got something large at one end and you don't, and you want it bendy, but sometimes you can get one that's like this. It has the same things. It's got this female end for your computer, and this male end for your male end for your computer, and female end for your device. So this and this are in the device drawer for today, and it is already tomorrow 12:05. So again, I appreciate all of you guys for watching, and I appreciate the likes and the subscribes and the comments. And I think I might need to actually allow comments. I've got there's a lot of stuff I'm figuring out with YouTube Live. I know I've been streaming on Periscope since 2015, but this one's new. Everything's new. Everything's always like different. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. Oh, and I hope that this sounds a little bit better. Yesterday I was outside in the sunlight with my cat. Today I'm in my office with my fancy headset. So anyway, thanks again for watching. It was a lot of fun. We don't have any. Let me see if I can grab a pet. I've got a pet right here. Here's JB. Say hi to everybody, JB. All right. Well, thanks for everybody on the replay. Had a great time. Hope you learned something. And have a great tech day.